are you?
Hi guys.
This is Gena.
This is my dad.
Welcome to Gena's Daddy. Once again, we're here. We want to thank you, and we're going to do our Mother's Day show today.
Yay!
So let me
Mother's Day.
start off by saying Happy Mother's Day to all mothers.
All around the world. That's watching.
Everywhere. And every language, every land, every age.
Yes.
Every mother.
Yes.
Happy Mother's Day.
All right, so we're going to start the show off today with reading a scripture from Proverbs 31, verses 25 through 30. And I wanted to read these particular verses because it pertains to some women that are special in my life, and this is what I think about them, and I pretty much feel like the Bible kind of summed that up. So I'm going to start off reading that, and then we're going to
go ahead. I
Okay,
think it'd
cool.
be nice.
So it says that strength and honor are her clothing. She shall rejoice in time to come. She opens her mouth with wisdom, and on her tongue is the law of kindness. She watches over the ways of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. Her children rise up and call her blessed. Many daughters have done well, but you excel them all. Charm is deceitful and beauty is passing, but a woman who fears the Lord, she shall be praised. And I love that because basically the Bible and the scripture is basically summing up like, this is what beauty is, this is what God's love is, this is what a virtuous woman to me is. She's kind, she's thoughtful. Her family and her children are going to think that she's amazing, and because she loves God, she's going to be praised. She's awesome. So I feel like that about my mom because she honestly has been a true role model in my life and inspiration for me. And just like the little things she does, she doesn't, probably never knows, but it means like the world to me. And just to be able to have conversations with her on day-to-day life and things that I'm confused about or whatever, and she can always give me an encouraging word and sometimes tell me something I don't want to hear even though I need to hear it. But that's what, that's what your mom does. So I don't know, and with women now, I pretty much feel like we're all mothers in a way, even if you don't have children, because there is always an opportunity to be mothering and nurturing to someone, and it's not just mothering a child. It can be even having to be like a mother figure for a friend or whatever, because sometimes you have to do that. So it's always good to try to be that way, be nurturing and caring and loving and have kindness when you speak, and that's what I wanted to say on that.
Well, man, I see you have a lot of passion when it comes to mothers and speaking out for them. And I want to say to you all, I think, and I want to give my daughter praise for her comment for reading that particular scripture from the Bible, because I feel, that's just me now, I feel that women don't give other women enough encouragement in the things they do. And when it comes to women encouraging other mothers and women to be good mothers and stuff, I think that's the right thing to do. And I lift my hat to you, daughter, for being a strong enough person to say, hey, this is your day.
Yeah, it is.
And what she just read goes out to just more than her mother, but to all mothers. You certainly do have that nurturing instinct, even if you're not a mother, in you, so it's got to come out some way.
Mm-hmm.
And that's in, again, she said, like, toward friends' kids or nieces and nephews. And I just think that, let me put it this way. We often hear people say, and people that know better than I, that God didn't make no mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
He made mothers. So he certainly didn't make a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
And for all of those of you who have never had a relationship with your mothers, I pray that you form a relationship with somebody that can give you some insight into what it takes to be a mother or a parent of any sort. And I just hope that things turn out good for you. But right now we're talking about mothers.
Right.
We often dwell on the good things of mothership and Mother's Day, and that's what we're going to do today.
Yeah.
We just got to continue to praise the mothers for who they are. Some don't have a lot, but they give their heart, they give their all to the kids.
And that's what I was going to say, like, the mothers that are, because there are plenty of women that have taken other people's children under their wings. Even if the other kid has a mother, sometimes, you know, God puts people in our lives that have to kind of take the place or pick up the role or pick up the slack of where, you know, maybe someone else isn't doing. And so I really want to thank those mothers also, that even though they didn't birth the children, but because they have been a mother figure in their life, they have been that role model that, you know, the young man or the young woman needed. I want to thank you guys for that too, because you didn't have to, but because you were, like the scripture said, you know, put your hand out to the needy, you were giving. You had something wise to say, something great to share, and you recognized that someone needed this. So I want to thank the mothers like that also, that are like, you know, that did pick up the slack.
Absolutely. We joined together, my daughter and I joined together again and saying, thank you, mothers, for who you are.
Shout outs to the moms.
And we want to encourage all you children. I'm not talking about just kids. I'm talking about children. I don't care if you're 80 or 8. Be encouraged that you can go and say Happy Mother's Day to someone.
To someone.
Pick somebody. If it's just a lady in church or at the service station, anywhere. And you know what I like to do? I like to say things like this, because if you get up Sunday morning and you see somebody and you say Happy Mother's Day, I guarantee it's going to make you feel better.
Yeah.
You're not doing it just for them. You're doing it for yourself.
And for like, and I know like this is also can be sometimes tough for many people too that have lost their mothers.
Yes.
You know, with that, I can't speak on that because God has still placed my mom still in my life at this point. But for, you know, the people that are out there that, you know, maybe have lost a mom, whether it was this year, last year, or years before, just be encouraged. Don't, you know, be sad on this day. Like my dad said, if you have another, you know, mother figure in your life, or you feel like a particular mother is an inspiration, you know, maybe spend time with her or do something nice with her, or, you know, with the family, just so you can, you know, still feel like I do still have some form of a mother here. And that no one will ever take the place of your mother.
Right.
But it's always good to, you know, to have people.
And not only that, if in case, like in my case, my mother's passed on, and you feel yourself at a dark point around this day, try to think about how happy you were when she was with you. It's okay to think about her.
Yeah.
Don't be fearful. Continue in prayer. Remember, I think we did a show and I said that in the ancient custom, there was a East Asia, one of the customs there was, and this guy said to the one guy, he said, you know, I found out, they believed in reincarnation. He said, I found out if I'm good to my mother, I'll come back as a better person. And the other guy said, in that case, why don't we be good to everybody's mother?
To all the mothers, yeah.
That's how important mothers are.
Mothers are extremely important.
They're worthy.
And most of
to
them
be
don't
held in high
get
esteem.
enough credit for all they do.
So think about it.
Yeah.
Whether your mother had to spank you or whip you or tell you no, she did what she thought was best at the time. Be grateful.
Yeah.
Thank her. Yes.
We love the moms.
I heard that deep sigh from my daughter. It makes you think about all the wonderful women that's gone through your life and all the wonderful things that they've done.